Good morning, world. This has been a long, trying day. A lot of crazy shit is going on in this world. We just had two people executed, like live on camera, and those officers probably will never be convicted of murder. Then I see that they have a protest in Dallas where police officers are getting shot. Not saying that it justifies anything. It's just crazy that everyone is going on about, lives matter. Every life matters. Every life plays a role. But how things are showing and going these days is actually showing that nobody really gives a fuck about anything. Police have the same laws as everyone in the streets. Stop snitching. Whether you're right or wrong, know what's going on. If a police officer sees something happen, as a police officer, he is not going to say a damn thing. The same way people in the street see things happen, they're not going to say a damn thing because they live by the same code, but yet everybody wants to have fucking justice. It makes no sense to me. How can we get what we're supposed to have and what we want when we are justifying everything fucked up that's happening in this world? Believe it or not, you not seeing anything, not saying that it's right, not saying that it's wrong. But if something happened to to someone in my family, and you know who did it, and I know you and you don't say anything, you're just as guilty as they are. You will suffer. I can't justify anything that's going on in the world. I just try to keep myself away from it. I try to teach to my daughters, my kids, and my friends that, people that are there for you are going to be there for you regardless and going to love you regardless. But we also have to take, into hand ourselves as well because this is a crazy world that we are living in. Love those who love you. Trying to justify things because, all right, well, they died here and police officers died there. It still doesn't make this shit safe for the rest of us that still got to live through this. Those people know, sad to say, and I don't want to seem heartless or anything like that, but the world was cruel before all this happened. The Second Amendment, you'll see the NRA, as D.L. Hughley said, they step up for every Caucasian, that when things happen, and I can't even say Caucasian, let me rephrase from that. You see when they step in and when they don't. I'm licensed to carry. I have a career. I have a family I take care of. I'm not a thug just because I have a weapon. But when it's crazy that when certain things happen, even if it doesn't have anything to do with the murder, we had a gentleman that was sentenced to 6 months for rape because a judge thought that it would affect him negatively because he was an Ivy League guy. But then you have other people that didn't have the same upbringing that he had that for rape is doing 20, 30 years. That's not justice, but you expect, what do you expect when no one step up and does anything? Until we come together as one, and I really mean as one, unify as a community to stop allowing all this bullshit to happen, this is going to continue to happen. Watch it. Yeah, if you don't know where this world is going to, they've made 3 movies called The Purge. This is exactly what's finna happen if we don't stop this shit now. People are going to start taking justice into their own hands, and before anything happens, the people are going to use their Second Amendment to the fullest of their ability, and they're going to start shooting these police officers because they know that these police officers are scared to do their job. If you are a police officer and you're shooting because, oh well, he flinched and all this, and you're supposed to be trained for this, you do not need to be a police officer. You are a coward with a gun and a badge, and that is not what you signed up to be. If that is how you feel, you need to leave your job and get yourself into a safer, you need to go into security, something where you don't have a weapon. That way you can still do your job and don't have to worry about you taking someone's child away from this planet for an unknown reason and then trying to justify it or trying to cover it up. Now, people that deserve it, it's one thing. But when you are holding a man down by both of his hands and you shoot him saying that he's reaching for a gun, that makes no sense. When you guys are allowing people to be murdered in cold blood on camera and you guys are giving them a slap on the wrist or, suspension from work or suspending them from their job, that still doesn't justify that you let this person get away with murder. Period. Love you guys. Let's continue to pray for not even just the people that lost their lives. Pray for each other. This shit is not easy for anybody, but this is exactly why I don't watch the news anymore. They're only going to give you the bad things. Love those who love you. Communities, we need to get together. Friends, family, unknown. I love you guys. Thank you for helping me become the person that I am. Love those who love you. Peace.